Let's go next to where do we want to go next? I don't know. How about Nico from Santa Monica? You're on the air.
Hi, David. How's it going?
It's going well.
So I had a question about I have a question about running Democrats who are socially conservative but fiscally liberal.
Okay.
Um, I know a lot of times you say like if you run a Bernie Sanders in Joe Manchin's West Virginia, right, you just get a Republican.
Right.
But do you think that you can run somebody who is kind of in line with Bernie on maybe certain fiscal issues, who's um who's not necessarily in line with him on gun rights or abortion rights or something like that?
Yeah, I think that if there is a situation in which abortion rights aren't really at risk, and if Democrats control the House, and it's sort of like there's not really, whatever's happening at the state level could happen at the state level, but federally there's really no risk, for example, to abortion rights. I don't really have a problem having a Democrat in the Senate, for example, whose personal views are that they're against abortion, he or she is against abortion, and has some conservative social positions. If on economics, they're going to be a strong vote for everything, from infrastructure spending to a more equitable tax system, et cetera. That's a trade I would make. In other words, as opposed to a Republican, if we have to accept that there's parts of the country where the type of Democrat that can win is one that is economically progressive and socially conservative, I would accept that as long as there's no real chance of their socially conservative views becoming law. And that would depend on who controls the Senate, who controls the House at the time. But I don't like it. Those aren't my views, but I think that there would be much to gain from having a reliable vote on the economic issues that I would say, whatever, they're against abortion, but abortion's just not an issue right now. Abortion rights aren't in question, and we'll just kind of ignore that and hope we get some good economic policy.
Do you think that that could be a blueprint for Democrats? Maybe not to an enormous scale because it could compromise some of our social values. But do you think that could be a blueprint for Democrats taking back some more socially conservative areas that they used to win, or
I,
not necessarily win, but
yeah,
compete in, like
I,
Kentucky or Missouri?
as a strategy to take Republican seats, if that's the only way to do it, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Fair enough. Thanks, David.
All right, Nico from Santa Monica, thank you very much for the call.